Welcome back to Psychology Deep Dive. Have you ever wondered why certain characters in movies and books resonate with you so deeply? From the heroic figure in epic stories to the wise guru that guides the lost hero, these characters are more than just figments of imagination. Carl Jung's archetypal types, also known as the 12 Jungian archetypes, represent universal patterns of behavior found across cultures and time. Today, we're diving deep into these 12 archetypes to explore how they form our personalities, influence our choices, and impact our lives. We'll also uncover how each of us embodies aspects of these archetypes, showing that no matter who we are, we can all relate to their timeless qualities in different ways. In this video, we'll break down each of the 12 archetypes, their characteristics, strengths, and potential pitfalls, along with examples to help you identify these patterns in yourself and others. Jung defined archetypes as universal, ancient symbols and images that derive from the collective unconscious. They serve as a model of human behaviors, emotions, and reactions. While there are countless archetypes, Jung identified 12 primary ones that reflect human motivations, values, and personalities. First, the innocent. The innocent is driven by a desire to live a happy and carefree life. They see the world through rose-colored glasses, always looking for the good in people and situations. Their greatest strength is their optimism, but their naivety can make them vulnerable to disappointment when reality doesn't match their idealistic expectations. The orphan. The orphan yearns for belonging and seeks genuine connection with others. They are relatable, grounded, and represent the essence of humanity. However, their fear of abandonment can lead them to conform or hide their true selves to avoid rejection. The hero. The hero strives to prove their worth and demonstrate courage by facing challenges head-on. They are determined, resilient, and relentless in their pursuit of success. Yet, this drive for achievement can sometimes lead to burnout or a sense of inadequacy if they perceive themselves as failing. The caregiver. The caregiver is the epitome of compassion, putting others' needs before their own. They thrive on nurturing and protecting, often sacrificing their well-being in the process. While they are generous and empathetic, they can struggle with feeling unappreciated or drained when their efforts go unnoticed. The explorer. The explorer values freedom and seeks out new experiences, always on a quest to discover uncharted territories. They are independent and adventurous, constantly pushing boundaries to find deeper meaning and purpose. However, their insatiable need for novelty can leave them feeling restless or dissatisfied with the ordinary. The lover. The lover craves intimacy, connection, and beauty, believing that life's purpose is to experience deep, meaningful relationships. They are passionate and devoted, but this intensity can turn into possessiveness or a loss of identity if they become too intertwined with others. The creator. The creator's mission is to bring something new into existence and express themselves through artistic or innovative endeavors. They are visionary, imaginative, constantly seek to realize their ideas. Perfectionism, however, can hinder their progress, trapping them in a cycle of never-ending refinement. The jester. The jester lives in the moment and finds joy in humor, playfulness, and entertaining others. They remind us to not take life too seriously and to embrace its lighter side. Yet, their focus on fun can sometimes mask deeper emotions or lead them to be perceived as frivolous or lacking depth. The sage. The sage's goal is to uncover truth through knowledge, insight, and understanding. They are seekers of wisdom, guided by rational thought and a desire to teach others. Despite their clarity of thought, they can become overly critical or detached, losing sight of the emotional aspects of life. The magician. The magician transforms dreams into reality, using their insight and charisma to create change and inspire others. They are masters of the unseen, channeling energy and ideas into tangible outcomes. But with great power comes the risk of manipulation, as their influence can be used to deceive as well as to enlighten. The ruler. The ruler seeks to control and stabilize, driven by a need to create order out of chaos. They are responsible, authoritative, and confident in their ability to lead. Yet, their desire for dominance can tip into authoritarianism, causing them to become rigid or disconnected from those they lead. Archetypes aren't just found in movies and stories. They play a powerful role in pop culture and advertising. Brands, in particular, use archetypes to build emotional connections with their audiences by embodying specific characteristics and values that resonate on a subconscious level. For example, Nike channels the warrior archetype with its emphasis on personal triumph, competition, and the just-do-it mentality. Meanwhile, Apple often positions itself as the creator, inspiring innovation, creativity, and thinking differently. By aligning with archetypal figures, companies can craft an identity that appeals to consumers' deeper desires and needs. In movies and TV shows, archetypes provide the foundation for iconic characters that we immediately connect with, like the lover archetype in romantic comedies or the rebel in action films. These characters tap into universal emotions, making them both relatable and memorable. In essence, both marketing and media rely on the timeless power of archetypes to draw us in, making us feel like we're part of the story or that a product can help us fulfill our own desires. Every archetype also has a shadow side, a darker, often hidden aspect that reflects the negative traits or repressed emotions associated with the archetype. Recognizing the shadow side of an archetype can offer important insights into our own behavior and motivations. For example, the hero archetype is often seen as brave and noble, but its shadow can manifest as arrogance or an obsession with success at any cost. Similarly, the caregiver archetype can become overwhelmed by their need to care for others to the point of neglecting their own well-being, leading to burnout and resentment. Understanding the shadow aspects of our dominant archetypes is essential for personal growth. It helps us acknowledge the parts of ourselves that we may avoid or deny, allowing us to bring balance to our lives. By facing these shadows, we can avoid falling into negative patterns and instead find a healthier expression of the archetypes within us. Embracing both the light and dark sides of archetypes helps us become more self-aware, offering a more complete understanding of who we are and how we interact with the world around us. As we've seen, archetypes aren't just ancient ideas or characters in stories. They're universal patterns that shape the way we see the world, the decisions we make, and the roles we take on. Whether we're watching a movie, scrolling through an ad, or reflecting on our own behavior, archetypes are always at play, guiding us in ways we may not even realize. From the artistic energy of the creator to the defiant spirit of the rebel, these archetypal figures are woven into the fabric of our everyday lives. But understanding them goes deeper than just recognizing characters in media. It's about seeing these patterns in ourselves, acknowledging both the light and shadow sides of our personalities, and using that awareness to grow. By recognizing which archetypes resonate with us the most, we can gain insight into who we are and who we want to become. So, which archetypes resonate most deeply with you? And how might understanding them reveal new layers of self-awareness and avenues for personal growth? Take a moment to consider which qualities you embody and how they show up in your life. Exploring these timeless patterns can offer powerful insights. Who knows what inner strengths or hidden challenges you might uncover along the way? Let your journey with these archetypes be a guide to discovering more of who you are and who you're becoming. And that's it for this episode of Psychology Deep Dive. If you enjoyed exploring these timeless archetypes with me, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more insights into the inner workings of the mind. After all, you wouldn't want to miss your next hero's journey with us. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next deep dive.